Welcome to the Game Week 12 recap, everybody. This is the Jogfather bringing you all the highlights, kind of. High score this week goes to Bakuna Matata with 76. Congratulations. You bench boosted out of the middle of nowhere like a ninja, and you got the high score. And, of course, a win. Low score this week was Dan and Crimson Clop tied for it with 30. That means it doesn't mean, but this is the segue. 3 of the top 5 teams lost this week. Dan loses to British VVV. Slacker loses to Dukes of Hazzard. Average lost to Bayern Munich by 1 single point. Congratulations, Bayern Munich. Anybody who beats the average is a friend of mine. And the 5th place, Crotch Shots, beat Birds of the Word. They're the only team to win out of the top 5. He'll move into 4th place, which means Fabulous and myself tied. That's right, babe. Although there will be another match, and I will win the next one. Next week, we have Dan versus the Weasels, Slacker versus Crotch Shots, Average versus Dukes of Hazzard, and Promoted versus Bayern Munich. In the Real League, low-scoring game week this week. Man City, Aston Villa, 0-0. That's right, City could not beat Villa. I don't know. I saw a shirt on someone who posted on Facebook. It said something like two-thirds of the world is covered by water. The other third is covered by Brad Guzan. That sums it up. And Villa were really pushing there at the end. They did not look like they were just sitting back and hoping for the time to run out. They were really playing. At least from what I saw of it. Anyway, they needed 3 points. They got 1, and they're still in last. Arsenal and Tottenham 1-1 draw as well. Well, they drew as well, but they each scored a goal. Kane maybe finally find some form here. We'll see how that continues to pan out. Ozil with a peach of a ball. Oh my God, does anybody assist as well as that guy does? It's just beautiful passing. He's literally an artist with the ball. And Giroud doing what Giroud does best. Oh, so wonderful. Dramatically grieving over missed opportunities. It's my favorite part of watching Arsenal. Anyway, all that to say is that Man City and Arsenal each have 26 points. And Leicester, with their 2-1 win over Watford, pull within 1 point of them. They now have 25 points. Unreal. And Manchester, so they closed the gap this week. Also closing the gap this week was Manchester United, 2-0 win over West Brom. They are 1 point behind Leicester. So the top 4 is a tight race, and I am super excited to see what happens with that. Go Leicester. Let's see what else. 6th place, West Ham drew with Everton. Lukaku getting the goal there for Everton, and Payet getting a serious injury out till February. That's not good. He was really a spark for a lot of what they had going on. We will see how they can maintain in his absence. And of course, Chelsea's lost to Stoke. Just terrible. At some point, I'm going to have to start really seriously thinking about using words like drop zone and things like that. It's just shameful. It's terrible. I don't know what to say anymore. I guess I just breathe a sigh. Well, we won't have any Premier League games for 2 weeks. We've got an international break coming up. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. I think some Euro qualifiers and also some CONCACAF, at least for us, World Cup qualifying games for the U.S. men's national team. We have a match Friday against St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Tuesday versus Trinidad and Tobago. These should not be hard games. I don't even think Dempsey's on the roster, whatever that means. But hopefully those should be pretty easy wins, and we will be on our way to qualifying for Russia. All right, go USA. And see you guys in a few weeks.